what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Filipino Woman has a message for all chocolate kings. The war against passport bros continues. And really, this is for any man who sees value in going overseas to find a wife. No more wasting time. Let's get it.
You know what's funny?
What's
I'm
funny?
not even mentioning any names except Black Kings or Afam Kings. They said you can have them. We don't care. They're just an old toy. And I was like, okay, that's not a problem because we Filipina value old toys.
Ooh. You heard it for yourself here. First on the Coffee Pod, she says we Filipina women value old toys, specifically chocolate toys.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Drink that coffee.
And now that I'm trying to help all these Afam Kings and Black Kings, it's still a problem. They're laughing and bashing at me for trying to help quality man to marry a Filipina.
Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that? All she's trying to do is help. Let's keep listening.
They said they don't care, but they're still talking about it. Are you sure you don't care, or are you just afraid of losing good men's in the Western world? Are you trying to stop me from helping future king to find their Filipina queens? Not gonna happen.
Sheesh. She says you're not going to stop her from helping chocolate kings. My bad, bro. Someone's pissed off that I keep pausing. I'm sorry. Let's keep listening.
So my friends, especially to my chocolate kings, please protect me from all the hyenas who wants to stop me from finding your Filipina queen.
We got
Thank
you. That's good coffee. All right, guys. So this is obviously a message to all the women out there, modern women in the West who are against black men going overseas to places like the Philippines to find traditional, non-modern women. Why? Because it's hard to find women in the West who respect you the way a foreign woman might treat you. As always, we're going to check out some of these comments. Let's see what the people had to say about this, man. This one was interesting. First comment here comes from a gentleman, and he says, bro, I've dated a Filipino woman, and they are everything you could ever dream of. This gentleman goes on to say, I'm just saying, with a shoulder shrug, and they not even tripping off a green card. They just want you. He goes on to say, people really be hating. That's why I see black men going through all this bullshit with these American women. I'd be like, bro, you don't even have to deal with that shit. If you like a traditional woman that is solely focused on taking care of you in every single way, I promise you, a Filipina woman will not disappoint. I know people are going to be mad, but facts are facts. So this gentleman has had firsthand experience dealing with Filipino women. And in his experience, he says, hey, they're a lot more feminine. They know how to treat a chocolate king, and they love their coffee black.
I love everything about coffee. It is one of my favorite things in life.
Next comment here comes from a woman, and it reads, if you need a green card, just say that. Shots fired. You see, I'm starting to realize, because, hey, I gave my opinion about the passport bros thing, and I said, guys, go do it. I encourage you. I support your want for feminine energy, and if you're okay going overseas, I support it, right? But I did not know is that there are a growing group of modern women here in the West, specifically in the United States, who are seeing men go overseas, and they don't like it, right? They don't like that coffee. So what are they doing? Where they're hating on like Filipina content creators and saying they just want green cards, etc. And they're hating on the black men who want to go overseas to find a wife. And my thoughts are to the women out here who are feeling some type of way because men are going overseas. I'm like, why are you mad? If you're unwilling to change your modern ways as a woman, why are you mad? Right? You don't even drink coffee.
No, I'll have a tea actually.
You like tea. That's the first problem. But I did warn men. I said, listen, here's the one thing you should not do. And of course, I had guys in the comment section who disagreed. But as somebody who was born in another country, I'm here to tell you the truth. Go ahead, go overseas. Cool. But if you think you can bring one of these women back here and they won't be forced to drink tea. They won't be forced to drink that Kool-Aid, that female empowerment Kool-Aid. They won't slowly evolve into a modern woman. Let me tell you guys, the most hardcore female empowerment mindset boss babes I've known have been women who've migrated here from other countries or children of immigrants, because they grew up in a very like male-led household, right? And as a result, they don't find a balance. They go on the extreme end. And as always, I'm here to serve the truth.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Bring that woman here from the Philippines. Bring that woman here from India. Bring that woman here from Africa. Bring that woman here to United States, and you will watch her evolve into an activist for the female agenda. That's a fact, right? But go over there, you stay over there, you plan to live over there, cool. Go back and forth, cool. That's my advice. Next comment here from another gentleman says, yeah, I'm straight on these Western females. Y'all can get a dog and live happily. Smiley face. A woman responded back to that guy. She's obviously triggered and says, and y'all can go get women who eat dogs and cats. Wow. Enjoy. Wow. Next comment from another person says, in quotation marks, not gonna happen. Another person responded back to that comment. This is a woman. She says, you took the words from my fingertips, laughing my A off. Another person responded back to that chick and says, now you say it correctly, but in her language. And then a female there left a superhero emoji, which I'm assuming that's like supposed to stand for Captain Save It 304. Anyways, next comment here from another woman says, you might not like what or how she said it, but she's not lying. There's a whole community of black men who are living like kings over there, and no, they're not bringing these women back to America because they don't want them around our Western ways. Didn't I say it?
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Right? Those guys are smart. And I don't read my comments beforehand, people. A gentleman responded back to that chick and says, laughing emojis, as they should, yes. Listen, what would happen? What would happen if you bring one of these women back here? Well, number one, she's going to get bored because some of you think, oh yeah, she'll be a housewife. Maybe you'd be able to afford that overseas. You'd definitely be able to afford that overseas, but bring her back here. She might have to get a job. She's going to have to associate with modern women. What are they going to say? They're going to start telling her things like, why do you do that for him? I never do that for my man, right? Lying and saying, we're happy. We have a partnership. Right, Jake? Jake's like, yeah, we have a partnership. That's what they're going to do. Not to mention the media that's consumed here. All it does is brainwash women to be delusional. Consistent brainwashing. You're a queen. You're a queen. You're a queen. You will not die alone. You will not die alone. Everything will be okay. Everything okay. Boom, the wall. So the same chick there who says there's a community of chocolate kings, which now I have to go investigate and find out. But I probably won't, man, because I love my coffee like I like my women. But this is interesting. A community of black men who are living like kings. So anyway, she responded back to that guy who says, as they should. She says, hey, I'm not opposed to it. And I don't know why anyone else would be either. The way these men versus women war is displayed every day. I would move too. LOL. Another chick here says, girl, have at it. You want a man who goes to a different country because he's weak. Really? Can't control a woman in his own. Do it. These women are like, I'm a wild beast who needs to be controlled. She goes on to say, enjoy. It's mutually beneficial. No, it's not, lady. You're going to die alone. It's not mutually beneficial. You're going to die alone. Next comment from another chick says, hey, laughing emojis. I don't care. Yes, you do. You're all commenting on this post. You obviously care a little bit. Right? She says she doesn't care, but goes on to say, but why are they eager to leave their men? The question mark. Don't they need help too? I'm legit curious. I don't think so. Social media has increased access for all women to pursue the highest value men who they can attract. And they've labeled men, chocolate kings in specific, coming from the West, as valuable for whatever reason. Let's be honest. There's obviously a financial element to this of a man who's coming from the States and your money would go a whole lot further there. There's a financial incentive for them to be attracted to you. And don't let anybody anybody make you feel bad about that. There's nothing. This is the way the world works. American men are the least respected in their own country. But if they were to go travel the world, they would see how much their resources would go a lot further. The women would adore them. I've been to Thailand, and this wasn't for a vacation. This was like for a mission trip, actually. We were building like a gravity-led water system for some village. But anyways, we went to Phuket, Bangkok. I remember there were a literal, you're not going to believe me, but this is the truth. There was a literal line of people waiting to take a photo with me. Why? Because they thought like I was, I got questions like, are you related to Will Smith? Are you there? I'm like, dude, really? There were literally lines of people waiting to take photos of not only me, but other black people who were on the trip because you're American. They think you're cool. And I'm sure hip hop and like pop culture has something to do with that. But nevertheless, it's an experience I've never had before until I was in Thailand. Listen, guys, as always, leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.